I actually never saw the point of going to church. Although I went Sunday after Sunday after Sunday, it was just sort of one of those things that you do. You know, I didn't get it, but I went along with it. Before we lived here, we lived in London for 7 years, and about 48 hours after we moved here, my husband was basically called back to a job back in London. I just really found myself alone a lot, and I was pretty unhappy. And one day, the doorbell rang, and I went to the door, and it was a neighbor. And she had a plate of cookies, which was really sweet, and she started kind of asking me about what, you know, where we'd moved from and things like that, and I kind of told her that I didn't know anyone here, and she said, I happen to go to Scottsdale Bible Church, and we have this class for people who are new to the area. I thought, you know, I am so desperate to meet somebody, anybody. So I signed up for Susan Miller's Just Moved class, and then maybe, I don't know, four or 5 weeks in, Susan was talking about the gospel of Christ. And I was absolutely blown away. I mean, here I'd gone to church for decades, and I had never heard this before. I couldn't believe it. So I went home that night, and I was talking to my husband. I said, okay, did you know that you can go to heaven without doing anything? He goes, no, you can't. I'm like, yeah. So I had this card that Susan had given with scriptures on it, and I read that to him, and he goes, so you don't have to like do stuff? I'm like, no, you don't have to do stuff. Amazing. So it really switched me on, and then I was just kind of pondering the class and what I had learned and everything, and I just suddenly had this like thought. I saw things in my life that had happened, and I saw God had carried me through all those things. It's like I saw a visual. Even though I wasn't looking for him, he was carrying me. And then I knew I got to put my trust in this guy. It really just kind of changed the purpose of my life. You know, after I was 45, you know, and that seems kind of old to suddenly change the trajectory of your life. My family was pretty surprised. One day I just said to them, I would like for all of us to go to church there. So we picked a Sunday to come, and we were walking in, and who do I run into but the neighbor who brought the plate of cookies. She goes, I didn't know you guys came here. I said, we don't, this is our first time. So would you guys like to sit with us? I guess God was working that day too. And then my kids got involved in the youth programs, and then my husband got involved with the Timothy group. And so it has really been a kind of a family turnaround for us. I got baptized. Susan was actually in the tub with me. I started working for Susan 1 day a week in her office. And then this fall I'm going to be facilitating Susan's class on Tuesday evenings. And what kind of blows me away is all of this is so out of my comfort zone. People who knew me a long time ago, when I see them now, they're like, Jamie, you are so different. You are a different person. And I know what the reason is. He's got the plan and I don't. I'm Jamie Vukelich, and this is my story.